Welcome to another video from East Beds Bushcraft, the home of #survival.
Greetings and welcome to Coffee with Buzz. Now, I haven't been able to find the time to do particularly any video uploads to my channel for a while, and in a way that's not a bad thing, because basically I've been very busy filming. As some of you may or may not know, one of the things I do is I work in the film and TV industry, and since lockdown has ceased, since September last year, the industry has just got busier and busier and busier, and that hasn't really given me that much spare time, which I'm very grateful for, because a lot of people have had some seriously hard times over the past, well, nearly 2 years now. So I've been thinking, how can I sit down and do some more concise and shorter videos on subjects that concern me as somebody who really enjoys nature and wildlife, and obviously doing my bushcraft, survival skills, etc. And so I thought I'd do some short videos tackling different subjects that mean something to me, and I dare say resonate with you as well. And on this first video I decided that we'd just have a discussion about litter. Litter, rubbish, garbage, you know, call it what you will from whichever country you're from, but it's a really disgusting problem. I can't get over it. Just watching TV broadcasts over the past 2 years, it's just evident that more and more people are going out into the countryside, especially over this period where travel has been so restricted, and people are just leaving their crap everywhere. You know, whether it be the beaches, whether it be the mountains and hills, whether it be national parks, lakes, you know, just your local park, you know, whether you live in a town or a city or even a small village. Litter, and oh God, I can't stand it. I was at a studio in London this week. When I was coming out of London along the A40 heading for the M25, it suddenly dawned on me that the whole hard shoulder is just litter, mile after mile after mile. Yeah, and some people will say, well, a lot of that is blown onto the carriageway. Yeah, well, it's blown on there, but that's because people have disposed of it. They've dropped it. They've let it loose. But there's plenty of other litter out there which people just chuck out the car window. You know, you see the takeaway packets from people disposing. You know, just wind the window down. These days, push your button, window down, chuck it out the bloody window. I mean, what? We live on a really fragile planet, and our little planet is getting more and more pressurized, and we're being told about it daily. But still, people are just discarding their crap everywhere, and it really pisses me off. Excuse me for getting angry on that. I'm very passionate over this. As a bushcrafter, as somebody who goes wild camping, and that's a subject I'll cover on another video, we have, and most of you listening to this probably have heard of this before, we have this saying, leave no trace. It's simple. Wherever you go, when you leave, make it seem as if you've never been there. And if people could only do that, oh God, we would live in such a far better place. But for some reason, it's getting worse. And the reason I say it's getting worse is because when I was a lad, we used to have public information films about littering, country code, health and safety. Don't go on railways, don't play near electrical power lines, do not go swimming by yourself in lakes and places where, you know, you're in danger of drowning. And it just struck me again that there's a particular country code video which deals with littering, and that came out in 1971. That is 50 years ago. 50 years ago. Now guys, 50 years have gone past, and has the problem gotten any better? It's gotten worse and worse. You know, it's just why. I can't work it out. I mentioned this video, so for those people who might not be familiar with that, let's go and take a look at it right now.
We've come a long way, Petunia. Look, you can see our tracks right across that yellow cornfield.
Oh, yes. It's ever so nice in this field, but I'm glad those cows have gone.
Ah, they're taking themselves off for a walk down the road. Look, through that gate I opened. The one marked private.
Oh, yes. Our little Bingo's having a lovely time playing with those sheep. The exercise will do him good.
Hey, I've hit that bottle, Petunia. He smashed up a tree.
Oh, very clever.
You know, there's a farmer down there with a purple face.
I expect it's all that sun and the open-air life, Joe.
Now he's doing one of those country dances.
Well, I don't think he looks very friendly.
Maybe you're right. Though it can't be anything we've done.
No. But I won't stay where I'm not wanted. Come on, Joe.
When folk come out to the country, why, oh, why won't they follow the country code?
That was our country code video. All very self-explanatory. You don't take your crap into the countryside and leave it there. You don't leave gates open to let out livestock. You don't damage dry stone walls. You basically leave no trace. And I just don't understand where this sort of mindset comes from for people to take their rubbish and go out and leave it, because you've gone to a shop, you've gone to an off license, you've bought some alcohol, you've bought takeaway, you've even these days bought actual tents which people go out and supposedly wild camp and leave their tents and all their rubbish there. Inevitably they have ground-based disposable barbecues, which not only, I mean personally I hate them, but they scorch the ground and they inevitably can lead to wildfires. And people just take this stuff out and leave it. And like places like the Snowdonia and Cumbria and well up around Loch Lomond in Scotland, where people were coming out there putting tents up, damaging living trees, snapping down saplings, trying to burn them, and then just leaving their discarded bottles of booze, burnt tin cans, and even leaving their tents for somebody else to clean up. Why do you think it's for somebody else to clean your crap up? I do not know. Is it that hard? Is it that hard? I ask myself that question. Is it that hard? I was told about this 50 years ago on those public information films, to basically treat the countryside with respect. We live in a very fragile place. This planet needs us, each of us, to look after it. So, I went out on a cycle ride with my family. We got some takeaway. We stopped in a park, and I put it to the test. And I did a little video. So let's watch that. So, you've seen my video, and, well, I put it to the test. Is it difficult to take your crap home with you? No, it's not. You've got two choices. First choice, get your rubbish and just strewn it around. Just leave it there, go home and think that it's somebody else's problem to deal with. Or choice two, you are a responsible human being who cares about your environment, you care about everybody else's enjoyment of that environment, you care about nature that lives in that environment, and you pack the stuff back in the bags you took it out in, and you take it home and dispose of it like a normal human being, okay, who respects not only the countryside but respects themselves. I would hate to think what some of these people's houses and homes must be like if they feel it's all right just to discard their crap all over the beaches or in the mountains. You know, what do their own home life, what must that be like? Sad day. I just can't believe that it's been 50 years since that public information film came out. 50 years. Think about that for a moment. 50 years. And people have made the problem worse. At a time when we're all being told what we need to do to save the planet. It's sad. Anyway, sorry to get heavy on you on my first video. That's how I feel. You know, if you're going out there, can you please leave no trace. If you are in the countryside, if you're in a park, if you are at the coast, up a mountain, wherever you are, there is absolutely no excuse to litter. Just don't do it. Do you understand? Don't do it. Leave no trace. Make it seem as if you've never been there. And if we all did that, then, you know, maybe places would be a lot better than they are now. Anyway, until next time, please feel free to leave your comments below, and thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching. Please like and share this video and subscribe to the East Beds Bushcraft channel. See you all again soon.